Several United Nations agencies, including the World Food Programme, say Israel's bombardment of Gaza could lead to a famine throughout the entire Gaza Strip within 6 months unless immediate action is taken. Hundreds of thousands of displaced Palestinians are now in Rafah, and many are waiting in line for hours for small amounts of food as aid agencies struggle to meet the demand.
I came here to get food. I've been here since 9 a.m. just to get a plate full of food because this situation is very difficult. We are from Gaza City and we came to Rafah. The people of Rafah received us and welcomed us, but the numbers are large and the situation is very difficult. There is no money to buy food and there is no flour. We have no money to buy anything at home. There is no gas or anything that would help us to cook even a plate of lentils. We come here to get this plate of food, and it is not enough.
This comes as hundreds of trucks trying to bring aid to Gaza are backed up for miles in Egypt at the Rafah border crossing and have been forced to wait for weeks to enter. Human Rights Watch accused Israel of using starvation as a method of warfare, which violates international humanitarian law. Well, for more, we're going to Tel Aviv. We're joined by Sarit Mikhaeli, international advocacy lead for the Israeli human rights group B'Tselem, which has just published a new report, Israel is Starving Gaza, that says starvation is, quote, not a byproduct of war, but a direct result of Israel's declared policy. Sarit, welcome to Democracy Now! Lay out exactly what you found and what you feel can be done about it.
Well, in very basic terms, almost everyone in Gaza is hungry almost all of the time. 2.3 million people are surviving mostly on sometimes one meal a day, people skipping meals in order to feed their children, people busy constantly looking for the next meal, for the next source of food for them and their families and children. And all of this is happening in a place that is pretty much an hour's drive from here, right, where supplying humanitarian assistance and food and all the necessities like water and other things that people rely on should not be a difficult problem. We're not talking about some sort of remote region internationally. We're talking about an area that is accessible, where the things that impede this provision of food for people who are starving is a declared policy by Israel. The fact that Israel isn't allowing enough trucks in, the fact that Israel isn't providing the ability, the logistical infrastructure to actually drive this food into Gaza.